USF Bulls. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. So USF's kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. The returner will field it and bring it back. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the FIU Panthers offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And here comes the junior running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff.
Breaks into the open. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
This guy is really unique. Top 5 in the country running the football right now, and I love the way this offense gets him involved. They're able to move him around a little bit. They change up the schemes, but the big key every week, get him the ball, let him go to work.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quickly out to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. They'll send out the kicker here. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
He'll bring it out. It's Branch. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the USF Bulls offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And there was times during the week where we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one, communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Right back to the well. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. And the Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense, and here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They'll run play action, using his legs to buy some time. Snags it on the right. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Gonna run it. It's Isaac. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Bulls kept his... Moving on the ground, now back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ford International comes out to start this drive. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. On the ground with the counter. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They give it to him again. Fights off a defender. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
All the way back to the 15. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to run it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Running inside, it's Isaac. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
To the air, it's Van Buren. He lost one down the sideline. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but I think just...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Trying to keep this drive alive. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman defensive back who's down on the play. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. Here comes the hurry up.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
Trying to get it to the marker. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Bulls are marching down the field. Looking for a man. It's Van Buren. Got the back over the middle. And he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside. And the Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. There's a crease. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback extends the play. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Here comes the heat. He sacked this defense all over him. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a man. It's Van Buren. Hauls it in. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My
touchdown Bulls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Florida International offense is back on the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. The give on the option. Shakes off the defender. Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. FIU pushing tempo.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Picked up 5 on that last pass play, now it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Got a little grass. Couldn't ask for much more there, a first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
This guy has been hard to bring down on this drive for the defense, and Vindy's lucky there because it was a DB that saved a touchdown. When he got into the second level, he put the Jets on. There were people in the stadium holding their breath thinking he might break it, but this defense up front, they've got to be able to slow him down a little bit.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got his man on the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it from the gun. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking for the score. Touchdown, Panthers! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. This USF offense will open this drive right here. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grabbed behind the line, it's Odom. And the defense settled in to stop. For a short gain.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Van Buren looking to scramble. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. And the Bulls headed quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Got a man. It's Sullivan. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why long.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing to the perimeter of the field. They just didn't have it there.
Makes a catch. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Sometimes slow and steady wins the race, right? Doesn't always have to be 55-yard completions through the air for scores. You saw it on the last drive, bleeding the clock, running and throwing the football, taking care of the football, and capping it off with a score. And you're seeing that again on this drive, too. This offensive line is just taking this game over, and they are in total control, suffocating their opponents.
The Bulls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Just keep slinging it. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Nice move to pick up yardage. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And the Bulls are threatening on 1st and goal. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, USF! And they take it in for 6 more points. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Anderson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Caught near the sticks. It's McNeil. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
Here's the pressure. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 1. Little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Makes the catch. It's Odom. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Pucks it out of the air. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the 1st down, and they better get ready because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
The Bulls use their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down.
Great awareness that time by the safety. He's obviously spent a lot of time in the film room. The D-line was upfield. It looked like that one might be a big gainer on the running back screen. But did you see how fast the safety came screaming down? He saw that thing coming from a mile away, and he's able to make a big-time stop.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Bulls decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Oh, they're after him. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires left. With the catch, it's Anderson. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. To the air on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen. Timeout taken by the offense as their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. It's complete to the right. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the 1st half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's start with the USC Trojans taking on the Fresno State Bulldogs.
FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the 3rd quarter. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
The Bulls head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he says this all the time, but the team that holds on to the football and rushes the best usually wins the game, and that's what this team has done in the first half. The running back has been terrific. Great ball security and offense now taking the field. They expect to continue that dominant run game here on offense to start the 3rd. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
He's got it again. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Bulls are facing maybe some room here. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on 1st down. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Taken in by Smith on the right side. Touchdown, South Florida. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, what a nice ball. You can see he sees him running the corner route, lays it out in front, catches the ball, and nice job catching the ball, and then doing what? Getting upfield, not running out of bounds, not getting pushed out, not getting tackled. Nice job after the catch, getting vertical, getting to the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. FIU pushing tempo. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Off play action. Pressure coming. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Sometimes there are careless interceptions and other times forced ones, and the defense forced that one.
They did. Nice job dialing up the pressure. Great job getting to the QB. So much athleticism on this defense. And moving forward, this offense is going to have to be really careful thinking about how they need to protect their quarterback to give him.
Snags it, and he's open. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Bulls trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
Tries it on the steep. Touchdown Bulls. And the stomping has commenced.
Well, This offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the counter play. There's some room. Hard running there. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a first down for FIU. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. The give on the counter.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man. It's Anderson. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. The Panthers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. There he goes. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. Touchdown, Florida International. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Zings it complete to the right. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And, man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger.
Here's a little room there. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
You know, with defense, it's this pick-or-poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
The run inside. It's Smith. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Look out, he's got room. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48th.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those low.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. After 3 periods of play, and these 2 running backs have gone head-to-head. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And it's their freshman defensive back who's down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
The Bulls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a gap. It's Isaac. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bulls! And the punishment has been extended.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
And the returner will be brought down. Holly Rowe has an update.
Guys, here on the FIU sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I could see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Holly. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Could not make his way to the corner.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
FIU will line up to punt. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. Hauls it in at the 25. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for more than 30 yards. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
And the Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Finding some room. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Isaac. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bulls! And they take it in for 6 more points. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. What have they been? Football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. This time he wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this.
Add up as he gets it up to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to power their way ahead. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've got...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Looking down the middle. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. FIU set up with another first down. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Bulls use their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Makes his man miss. Oh, another great move. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
Quarterback may change this route. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He's not afraid to go deep. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Open spaces. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. He'll try the left side. Breaks into the open. Picks up the first down. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Timeout now called by USF, and that's their final one. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? The RPO, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.